So when it comes to the galactic vacuum, a lot has to do with like how you imagine it.
Mhm,
But for myself, like I decide a specific function of what that will do. Think of it as
mhm,
another force of life, as an entity, as a consciousness, as another being who is fully alive, conscious, and will react to anything you say. That
mhm,
being, the galactic vacuum, what we call him, uh basically it's always there to help. It's like an asset, a
okay.
tool we can use and call for at any time, and every everyone has the right to call it. And so for
Y-
you, you can set the intention. So the galactic vacuum can remove entities, for example.
mhm,
Galactic vacuum can remove any of your soul contract agreements. If
mhm,
there are any triggers, limiting beliefs, programs that might be limiting you, anything that you do not like in your life that it can help
mhm,
you with, it is like you are being the programmer deciding what
mhm.
that tool will do for you. And you can set how
Okay,
powerful it is. So when you
okay,
say like the galactic vacuum can do this for me, it means that now it has that function. But you can always keep on adding more. So one is just
okay.
to imagine like give that powerful tool many uses so that you know
Mhm,
it's always going to be there to help you out. Now,
okay.
another thing, for some people, when they're doing visualization, the shape matters. So for
Mhm,
them, it's like that vortex. You know how you see
mhm,
the water in the
mhm,
sink going down is that little
mhm,
vortex?
mhm, mhm,
For others, it's more like a vacuum cleaner effect. So it's like a tube that will suck something out of the space.
mhm,
So
mhm.
there are like different variations of how
Okay,
people imagine it. And again, it's up to you because there
okay.
is not like simple one rule that says that it has to be only this.
Mhm,
No, and it is
mhm,
up to
mhm.
your imagination and what you want to do with it, and you give life to it. So it can take any shape or form depending
Oh,
on
shit.
what you focus on. Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
so there's the intention, the setting for it, you imagine the shape or form, and then
Mhm,
using it, it pretty much like depends on where you are in life and what you would like to happen. Sometimes
mhm,
you don't even have to spend too much time imagining it. You're just like, okay,
mhm,
you're walking on the street doing something, or you're
mhm,
having a busy day working on a computer or something,
mhm,
and you don't have time to sit down and close your eyes and
mhm,
imagine and do the whole throughout process. So it's okay to just like be busy, multitask, and say, hey, if there's anything in my space that might be limiting
mhm,
me, that might be causing the procrastination or the
mhm,
brain fog or something else, Galactic
mhm.
Vacuum, please come in and remove anything like that out of my space. And again, you
Okay.
you give it a command. That is like your tool, your asset, your soldier, your dog or something. And you give it a command like Galactic Vacuum, remove this. Galactic Vacuum, if there's anything that's limiting me, please remove it. And
Okay.
Cameron Day, in his Soul Contract course, and specifically Command 4, has this whole in the entire existence.
Yeah.
So all densities, like realms,
Yes, yes.
realities, everything that we're conscious or unconscious of, like you can set how deep we're gonna go. So it's not just your physical
Mhm,
body and your surroundings and the
mhm,
energetics,
mhm,
but you can go into if there are things in past lives. Maybe there are some
mhm,
traumas that have built up. Galactic Vacuum can also reach out and remove anything from there. So all time, all space, all realities. Again,
mhm,
you can set it like how far would you like it to reach, and then
mhm. Okay. Got it.
when you have time, you can sit down and do it like focus on a certain issue you have in life. Let's say like with soul contracts, or even the last time
Uh,
while you were exploring your other selves and you
yes, yes.
saw a bunch of entities, then you have a specific issue that you're aware of and you can directly use it at something. But
Mhm,
sometimes you might not have time or mood to work deeply and spend an hour or two
mhm,
working on a certain
mhm,
issue, but there's something in your life that's kind of getting in the way. So
mhm,
it's like you just use that energy as in, okay, I might feel some unsettled energy. I might feel stress. I might feel anxiety. I might have been failing a lot, and that kind of failure or interference
Mm.
is, causing another emotion. So, hey, Galactic Vacuum, I want you to reach out to all time, all space, look for anything that might be getting in the way, that might be limiting me, and please get it out of my space. You set a setting,
Okay.
and that tool, that warrior, will do the rest of the work for you on a specific issue. Of course, like, it might not clear everything to the point where that same thing will not repeat again, because
Mm.
it depends. Like, sometimes it works all the way and you never have to focus on the thing again. Sometimes
Okay.
we have underlying issues, underlying items, something deeper. So Galactic Vacuum is like removing anything on a surface level, but you have to
Okay.
be aware of something deeper. And you remove the surface level, you go deeper, 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 depending on the issue. But it doesn't happen
Okay.
all the time. So